and you really must tune in. He's ironic, iconic, maybe bionic. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Genius. He's a genius.
Hello ladies and gents, it's Michael Burhan for NerdGenius and RetroRandom.com, and I am here with
Jeremy Biggs. I'm from Submersive Comics.
So tell us a little bit about basically this story you got here. You got like these lovely zombie bears. If you know, just like pop this little thing up there. Look, woo, zombie bear, nice and cute, cuddly, and would probably eat your brains. So tell us a little bit about those. What was kind of the idea behind it?
So originally, I was just telling you just before we started the interview, I'd been working on a zombie film, and I kind of wanted to do something with zombies, which was kind of fun. I'm a big fan of things like, the original Night of the Living Dead, George Romero's kind of, and particularly Day of the Dead, incredible film. But I kind of wanted to do something which was kind of a bit more harking back to Saturday morning cartoons like Thundercats and Transformers and those kind of things, where you could have a bit more leeway to add a bit more kind of an imaginative edge. So I worked with the artist Baki. We came up with a very, very short story. It was a way to kind of let off a little bit of steam from a serious story we've been working on. Took it to a convention and people seemed to love it. They loved the idea, they loved the main character, the bear with no name, and things really went from there. A little quick rundown of the story. So it's a post-apocalyptic story. Zombies have taken over the planet, and our hero, the bear with no name, is on a mission to find the bear responsible for the zombie apocalypse and bring him to justice.
So you've got kind of like a mixture of like Care Bears meets Clint Eastwood meets Dawn of the Dead.
Exactly, and with a lot of Mad Max on it. I mean, it's very fortuitous that the reception to the new Mad Max film has been incredible, because it was a real big influence on me kind of when I was growing up. I'm a big fan of those early 80s post-apocalyptic stories, and so I wanted to kind of meld all these different genre elements together, and it really kind of fell out into this Tarantino-esque, with a sly sense of humour, story, really.
So to anybody out there who's basically considering like going into the comic book medium, what would you suggest to them? Because you've worked in like several different mediums yourself. So what would you suggest to them in terms of starting out and basically how to plan themselves? Because you've kind of gone from one to the other, and you've found varied amount of success.
So I think the most important things are concept. You need to have a very, very strong concept that people can kind of relate to, and that you can communicate in a very, very simple way. So Snakes on a Plane is obviously the classic example. You know what you're going to get with Snakes on a Plane. Zombie bears, hopefully the same. People know what they're going to get with zombie bears. That's the first thing. Second thing is obviously find an artist who you can get along with and you have fun with, and can communicate your ideas in a way that really puts that across strongly. Thirdly, really, is go to as many conventions as possible, meet and befriend as many different artists and writers and creators as you can, because they'll be able to give you loads of advice. Keep your eyes open, get stuck into the community, read lots and lots and lots. That's about it, really. If you do that, that's the starting point, and then get yourself a table, come down to Comicon.
So where can we find you basically? Or do you have a website? You on Twitter, Facebook?
We do, yeah. So all of these, you can either go to Zombie Bears on Facebook or Subversive Comics or subversivecomics.com.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, this is me with
Jeremy Biggs from Subversive Comics. Thank you very much.
saying that we've got gameplay. Have you?
If you only knew the power of the dark side.
2, 1, 0.